Hi everybody, Elin here. Today I come to you guys with my August book haul. And I know it wasn't that long ago I made my July book haul because at that one I actually filmed and edited very late. But now I'm back with a new book haul, and I think this one will be uploading on Monday. And if you're watching this and it's Monday the 14th of August, then it's my birthday. So yeah, I'm old. No, but I'm 22, so yay. Anyways, now on to the books, so let's get nerdy. And as you may know, I've had as this goal to only buy like 3 physical books, not counting like review books and books that I get from my Allcrate and Fairloot unboxings. And I actually did really good this month. And yeah, I bought 8 physical books, technically, but I only bought new editions of books I've already read, so these books actually don't count towards my TBR, so technically 0 physical books that counts to my TBR, so I mean, that's good, right? Anyways, the first book may not come as a surprise, but that is Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, once again. I think this is my 7th edition, I want to say, maybe 6th, I don't know. I don't want to count right now, but yeah, I have a couple of them now. These are with the illustrations made by Mabel Lucy Atwell. Let's see if I can find like the tea party, since that's a very well-known scene. So yeah, I mean, this book is gorgeous inside and out, and of course I've read it already because I needed to. And yeah, it's gorgeous and I love it and I needed it, so displaying these on my shelves. And then, since I did say it was 8 books, and since I did say that were all just new editions, maybe you're able to tell which books I'm going to show you guys next. I don't know if I should be ashamed or not, because I mean, you can never have enough editions of this series, but at the same time I should love to say, I don't know. But anyways, I bought the Harry Potter The Complete Series by J.K. Rowling, and I mean, this is freaking gorgeous. I mean, you see the castle, spot on, and then like the book, oh my god, this is so heavy, and then the box itself, I like illustrations all the way around, so I mean, you have like the Hogwarts Express, and maybe you can see Luna as well. And I mean, there's like characters all the way around, and I mean, it's gorgeous. And I mean, of course I need it because it's Hogwarts Castle, and I'm gonna put this on. Holy crap, that's heavy. And I mean, the reason I wanted to buy this is because of the castle, of course, because it's gorgeous. But I actually decided a couple of months ago not to buy these editions because reasons. And then I bought my UK editions, which are up top, you can't even see them, but I bought them instead and thought, well, I don't need both. And then now when it's been like 6 months since then, I have both. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what the individual editions look like. And here we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, because these are the US editions, and apparently Americans don't know what a philosopher is, so it's called Sorcerer's Stone. And I mean, these books are so gorgeous, and I mean, the mirror of writing. So I mean, there's like quotes and stuff on the back that relates to an important scene in the book. And then we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I really like the first and the second book. They look really cool. And then on the back we have the Chamber of Secrets, of course. And then we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and that's when Harry makes his Patronus. And then in the back you actually have Remus Lupin, and if you know me, you know I love Remus Lupin, so that was awesome. And then we also have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and look at that badass dragon. And the dragon is actually on the back as well. And then we have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And then on the back, it's actually from D.A., Dumbledore's Army. And then we have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And in the back, we're actually in Dumbledore's office. And last but not least, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And in the back, of course, they have to have the final battle. Obviously I love them, and obviously I display them because why the hell not? Yeah, those were all of my physical books. I also bought a couple of ebooks. And the first one I bought is Kill All Happies by Rachel Khan, and this book is about a girl named Vic Navarro, and it's after graduation, so she's throwing this big party because some sort of restaurant called Happy's or something like that are going bankrupt and want to have this last party, and they have to do it like in secret, so this teacher named Thorpe or something like that doesn't find out. I don't really know a lot about it, but I mean it did sound cool. It has a, I don't know, interesting cover, so I thought, why the heck not? And then I also bought Amina's Voice by Hannah Khan. Amina is a Pakistan American girl. She's very involved in her Muslim community with the mosque, and her friend Sojin, who is, I think she was Korean or something like that, and she's supposed to become an American citizen, and she wants to change her name, and she started becoming friends with this girl that really wasn't that nice to Amina and Sojin a couple of years ago. And Amina is of course afraid that everything will change, and then when her mosque is sort of vandalized, and they have to rebuild it all from really beginning, she is starting to get afraid, like what more is going to change and what's happening and everything like that. And I've actually read this one, and it was really good, really well written, and it definitely made you think about a lot of things. And then I also bought Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, which I'm going to read with Jamie sometime. We haven't really decided when, because we're buddy reading pretty much everything these days, but yeah, we're going to read this sometime soon. And I don't really know a lot about it, but I did read Six of Crows Zoology, and I really want to read these books as well to get a better sort of backstory. And it is one in this great nation called Raqqa, and it's like split into two halves in this by the shadow fold, and it's this sort of darkness crawling thingies that eat like the human flesh out of people. Then we have Alina, and she's trained to become a Grisha, and these Grisha people are led by this guy named thingy named Dorothy. That's pretty much all I know, and it really is a really shitty description, but that's all I know. And then we have A Gathering of Shadows from Victoria Schwab, which is book 2 in the Dark Shadow Magic series, and I did read the first book in, I think it was June or something like that, and I really liked it, of course, and I just needed to read book 2, and since it's book 2 I don't really want to tell you guys what it's about because spoilers. But the first book you meet Kel, and he's this guy, one of the few people left actually that can travel between different Londons, because there's 4 different ones and I always mix them up, but there's like one London where there's no magic because like magic consumed everything, so just went to hell, and then there's one place that's a very little magic, and then there's one place where there's a lot of magic, and then anyways you get it. So yeah, Cal goes sort of on an adventure, and he meets Lila Bard, who's just freaking kick-ass and awesome. So yeah, worst description ever, but you know, just read it. And then we have Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken, and I did read The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken together with Jamie like 2 months ago or something like that, and we absolutely loved it. It was so good, and we need to start reading the second book, so Jamie, you better get on that. Anyways, in the first book you meet Ruby, and she lives in a sort of dystopian world where all the kids and teenagers evolved and get these sort of powers, and the kids that didn't, they actually died from this sort of disease thing, and all the adults are sort of afraid of these kids, so a lot of the parents actually turn their kids over, so they be put in these camps. And Ruby is one of them, but not for that particular reason. And you get to know a lot of different characters with different powers, and Ruby actually manages to escape from this camp. with the help of some people. It's just so freaking good, and there's so many good characters, and it's so freaking hard to predict what's going to happen. And we need to read book 2, Jamie. I'm holding you on that because you were nagging about it, and now I'm nagging about it, and we're gonna do this. And then we have Everland by Wendy Spinelli, and this is actually a retelling of Peter Pan. That's pretty much all I know about it, but I mean, I love the cover, and also because I've heard great things about it, and also because book 2 in this sort of companionship series is called Umberland, and it's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and I need that in my life. But since I want to read the books in the right order, I'm going to read Everland first. And we have Stalking Jack the Ripper by Katie Maniscalco or something like that. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but something like that. And this is book 1 in a series. Book 2 comes out soon, and it's something with Dracula or something. I don't even remember. In this one, you meet a girl named Audrey, and there's this like murders happening. You know, Jack the Ripper, which we probably all heard about. But yeah, these murders are occurring, and she is, I think she's like practitioner, like in a morgue or something like that, and she like tries to figure out who's killing these people and why, and well, of course how, so she cuts the bodies and everything. And that's pretty much the gist I got from it. I don't really know, but I know some people on book 2 really like this book, and it sounds really cool, and I've definitely had my eyes on this book for a while. I know I said that about every single book in this haul pretty much, but I mean, it's the truth. Anyways, so yeah, those were all the books I had for this time. None adding to my TBR. I'm proud. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you hauled any books this month, or you just borrowed books from the library, or books you want to buy or anything like that, please let me know, so maybe I can get some tips, or I can tell you guys what I thought about those books, if there's something I've read. I don't know. I'm just curious as always. Anyways, if you like this video, please give me some thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which you do by clicking the little button down below. And yeah, I hope we see each other next time. Bye!